following the emergence of Mr. Biodun Oyebanji as the governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress in the Ekiti gubernatorial election. The APC standard-bearer will have his work cut out, uniting the party ahead of the poll. Oyebanji, a seasoned administrator and former secretary to the Ekiti state government, clinched the ticket of the APC in a contentious primary election yesterday. The primary was marred by protests and calls for the cancellation of the exercise by other contestants who felt that it had been skewed to favor Oyebanji. Well, now joining us from Ekiti, the Ekiti state capital, to discuss the concerns raised over the conduct of the primary election and how he intends to unite party members before the governorship poll is Biodun Oyebanji, the gubernatorial candidate of the APC in the forthcoming election in the state. He will also be telling us why he wants to govern Ekiti and his plans for the state. Good morning, Mr. Oyebanji, and thank you for joining us on the morning show.
Good morning.
Yes, very quickly. Well, I don't know whether to congratulate you yet, because 7 other aspirants in that race yesterday, they've written to the party. They are asking that the process should be cancelled. Another, election committee should be constituted, and that they think that there is an attempt by Kayode Fayemi, the governor of Ekiti State, to impose you on the party, and that they think what happened yesterday fell short of the standards of internal democracy. What do you say to that? What's your response?
Well, thank you so much, Doc. Yesterday's process was credible, it was free, it was fair. And a level playing field was provided for all the contestants. We had a stakeholder meeting a day previous to the election where we agreed on the modes of engagement. All aspirants agreed. And I left the venue of the meeting for my village to vote. And the report I got yesterday from all the 177 wards is that people came out, they were accredited in accordance with the guidelines of the party, and they were counted, and the result has been declared. With respect to the protest by the 7 other aspirants, I recognize their right to protest, and I know that the party is imbued with internal mechanism to resolve this issue as a party. And as one of them too, I've started reaching out to a few of them, and we are talking, and hopefully I'm confident that all those issues will be resolved. Thank you.
Well, that will be up to the Jigawa State Governor Abubakar Badaru, I imagine, to resolve the current fracas, because with APC, it's another day, another fracas, quite frankly. What do you think he will do at this point? And will you also be amenable to some kind of meeting or resolution to avoid what has happened in the past with APC, where disgruntled members who feel cheated now end up working with the opposition?
Well, I've already started that. I've reached out to some of them. We are in conversation, and in the next few days, I'll be going to them one-on-one to further and to deepen the already agreed conversations with them. I believe strongly that the APC is strong, and the APC has inbuilt mechanism to resolve issues arising from the contest. In every context, there will be different views and opinions. And it behoves on each and every one of us to bend back and resolve the issue in the interest of our people, in the interest of the state, and the interest of the party. And I'm confident that all those things will be done.
So the first question I'll ask you, do you think this is a fair game? You polled 101,703 votes. The person that came second to you polled 760 votes. Is that an affirmation of your popularity? That's one. Number two, some of these candidates they've started saying things. Straight off the bat, they are saying that they're going to work with the opposition party, that no way you're going to go around it, and they're not ready to talk to you. So I'd like to know those you have called and you have spoken to. But 101,000 votes, and the second person polled 760, you must be terribly popular.
Well, it's a combination of both. My supporters came out to vote for me. I learned that APC in Ekiti State, we have over 180,000 registered members. In the morning of the election, there was a publication by the aspirant that the election has been postponed. So that might have been responsible for why their supporters did not come out to vote. But the committee organizing the primaries insisted that the election must go on. So we mobilized and we brought out our supporters to vote. But be that as it may, we are duty-bound to ensure that we embark on reconciliation to bring together everybody so that we can approach the election as a united family. My attitude is this is a family issue, and it will be resolved amicably.
I asked that. Who have you been talking to? Because the other candidates are saying there's no chance, there's no way. Who have you called? Who have you been talking to? Because a lot of people are predicting doom for the APC.
Permission to disclose identity on here.
Okay.
Okay, but I mean, if you are talking about... Hello? I didn't hear him. Hello? Can you hear me? Yeah, I was saying,
yeah.
If you are saying everything will be resolved, at some point you will still need to talk to them. But let's leave that aside. Now, is it true that you are the candidate of the governor of Ekiti State, Dr. Kayode Fayemi? We need to clarify that, because what they are saying is that the entire process was skewed in your favor, that most of the members of the election committee, those in charge of the processes, they were all persons handpicked by the governor in an attempt to achieve a predetermined outcome. And then beyond that, let's even go beyond the politics. What exactly do you have to offer the people of Ekiti State?
Well, 3 questions in one. Dr. Kayode Fayemi is the leader of the party in the state. There's no party member that doesn't have a relationship with him. I've known Governor Fayemi for 20 years, and I've worked with him as governor for 7 years. In those 7 years, he has given me assignments in various ministries and in various capacities, and I have discharged myself creditably well. But that does not give me an exclusive preserve of a relationship with him. All of us in this race have one relationship with Dr. Fayemi, and we are all close to him. Going forward on what I intend to do as a governor, if elected,